This video is part of a tutorial to help you create an AI call assistant using Voice over IP VoIP technology to build an AI soft phone. And this video is about handling multiple simultaneous calls. Why do we need to handle simultaneous calls in a VoIP soft phone? A soft phone that can only manage one call at a time fails the moment the second caller reaches it, while the first call is still active. But real deployments like IVR lines and call queues routinely receive several inbound calls at once. So each one needs its own independent state, media stream, and lifecycle. What is concurrent call handling? Concurrent call handling means the soft phone can accept and manage several calls at once, with each call's state tracked independently of the others, and every incoming call is wrapped in its own CallHandler instance that owns that call's media objects and event subscriptions. So hanging up or finishing one caller's audio has no effect on any other active call. How does this solution work? Each time the soft phone raises its incoming call event, the program wraps that call in a new call handler and adds it to a shared list, and the handler answers the call, attaches its own media objects, and when the call ends, disposes everything and removes itself from the list, leaving every other active call completely untouched. To build and run the solution, download the project, extract the archive, and open the solution in Visual Studio. Build and run the console application, then continue to the testing section to configure the SIP account and view incoming calls. To test the solution, enter your SIP account details and wait for the application to register successfully. Once registered, place 2 calls to the soft phone in quick succession while the first call is still active, and confirm both callers hear the sample MP3 independently. The core of this example is the soft phone incoming call method. Every time a new call arrives, it creates a fresh call handler for that call alone, subscribes to its completed event, and adds it to a shared lock-protected list before starting it. To analyze the network traffic, you can use Wireshark. Start a capture on the network interface used by the soft phone, place 2 overlapping calls, and apply a SIP display filter to compare the call ID header on each invite to confirm the 2 calls are tracked as fully separate SIP dialogues. What is a SIP invite PDU for the first call? This is the invite PDU Asterisk generates for the first incoming call, identified by its own unique call ID header, so the PBX and the soft phone can keep each call's signaling completely separate. What is a SIP invite PDU for the second call? This is the invite PDU for a second call, placed while the first one is still active, with a completely different call ID and its own RTP port, confirming the two calls get independent media streams, even though they are happening at the same time. To debug SIP events in Asterisk, connect to the Asterisk console and enable SIP debug output. Place two overlapping calls, check that Asterisk creates a separate channel for each call, and confirm one disappears when you hang it up while the other keeps running. This tutorial covered handling more than one call at the same time by giving each incoming call its own CallHandler instance. Then verified concurrency at the protocol level by inspecting distinct call IDs in Wireshark and separate channels in Asterisk SIP debug log. And if you have any questions or need assistance, please contact us at our email.